We are continuing to try and put together a package that both the House and the Governor are willing to accept. We're not there, and we're not going to be there in the next couple of days.
So is there anything that's different from a week ago or 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago?
Well, we continue to look at different options, and we continue to have members open to changing what they voted for.
So is there anything different from a week ago, 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago?
Sure. Well, obviously, we want to continue to talk to our members individually in the House.
Considering a revenue proposal without sales tax?
That could be a possibility. As I said in the beginning, we aren't drawing lines in the sand. If we can find the votes, we'll support the revenue package that comes with the votes.
There's some members of the caucus who just do not want to budge on that sales tax issue.
I think that, there are members of the caucus that feel pretty strongly that there should be a tax on spread broadly, and they are still concerned that we somehow construct this with taxes that are spread broadly. And that's, there aren't a lot of options that spread as broad as the sales tax.
Well, do you see any chance at this point that you could get the tax package through without a sales tax?
It's certainly becoming more difficult as time goes on.
Becoming more difficult?
Yeah, to get a package with a sales tax in it.
Oh, I said
Yeah.
without. So do you think it's possible to get one without the sales tax?
I'll stick with what I said. It's getting more difficult to get a package with the sales tax in.
I think
But we also, if we come up with a different package that we can get out of this caucus, we're going to need the House to be supportive. And obviously there are things that they don't like in our package beyond the sales tax. So there will be other issues out there.
So do you think sales tax is dead?
No, not yet.
the House Dems, from what I understand, were tentatively planning on when they are in tomorrow, perhaps caucusing on any kind of proposals they get from Senate Dems.
I don't.
Is there one coming over?
No.
Okay.
Maybe, late this afternoon or tonight we can get to everybody and we have something, but I doubt that timeline works. I understand there was like a lot of buzz out there that there was some proposal and agreement. I don't know where that started, but certainly we've seen some of our members for the first time in 3 or 4 days. And so, again, agreements and compromises come with votes.
Are you any closer to an agreement now than you were?
We've got some big hurdles to get over. Somewhat, maybe slightly closer, but some big hurdles to get over. And again, that is not so much agreement with the House as it is agreement amongst the members of the caucus who are willing to vote for new revenue. That's where the challenge is for us. In our caucus. That's where the challenge is for us, and of course that's a challenge for the House Democrats to be able to negotiate among those members who are willing to take the rather difficult vote for new revenue.
So just to be clear, right now you have a revenue proposal you're considering, or more than one?
There's a whole variety.
And you're basically just...
you have staff run numbers, you talk to members, you get more impact, more feedback, you go back, you hear different ideas, run the numbers on that.
Or you're just basically seeing if you have the votes for any of them?
Yeah, that's what you do at this point on any issue. So.
But since you're saying it's unlikely, or it's becoming, less unlikely that sales tax will be that will survive? Is it fair to say that some of those revenue proposals do not have the sales tax?
Some of them might end up without it, yeah, but right now we haven't put together a package that gets us the votes to get out of here.
I came a little late. You're still at 800 million?
Our revenue is still at 800 million.
You guys aren't talking about cutting it down to a smaller
amount? We are not. That's one of the places where the Senate is fairly firm that that's our level.
Would you think about getting rid of the working families tax credit as a way to pick up another $25 million?
Certainly I feel strongly that should be in, but that's my personal opinion, and I think the majority leaders. But this is really an issue, again, of not drawing lines in the sand and trying to find a place to come up with the revenue, come up with the votes to get that revenue package out. I expect us to be in on Monday. One possibility is the House appoints a conference committee, and then we can, on Monday, as early as Monday, begin a conference on the revenue. I think that probably is the Senate's preferred option at this point.
Okay.
I mean, the votes are the votes. You know where the 25 votes are, and I think it should be pretty clear that those are the 25 votes. Those are the 25 individuals that are going to vote for a final package. Again, there are things in our, if you move away from the sales tax discussion, there are things in the rest of our menu and theirs that either house has issues with. So even if we move away from that, we have some issues that we have to work out unrelated. As I've always said, this isn't just about the sales tax.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
We like our coal and the coal, closing the coal exemption. They don't. They've had custom software and we haven't. So those are issues we would have to work out.